I actually expected these bulbs to come up kind of February, March, but for some reason they're coming out in January. So welcome to you. New life in the garden in January. Voila. Well, it is just beginning of February and it's pretty cold in France in February, and the woodshed is depleted somewhat. We've gone a little bit crazy with the wood this year, so very little left. So thankfully we've got some ordered to be delivered tomorrow. À demain, as they say in yon parts. Bonjour from France. It's snowing. Il neige, neiger, all those words to do with French and snow. Wood has arrived. Voila. Well, this is a pile of wood. It's February and I've got to get all that wood into the woodshed to get us ready for the last bit of cold snap in February and March, and then that should see it through till well, next winter really. So yeah, that should keep me busy for the next few days. Yes, there you go. Happy days. Well, it's end of February and it's nice to see that in France the crocuses, or croci, what is the plural of croci? Crocuses have come up. Planted these obviously last year, and it's nice to see a bit of colour in the garden. And the birds are singing, and it's not spring, but yeah, it's nice. There's some over there as well, so it's getting a bit of colour. The wood, crikey. Well, this is the idea I've got for the garden this year. I'm going to do a vertical garden. I've chosen a spot that's going to get at least 6 hours of sunshine, because apparently that's what you need. The spot I did last year probably didn't have enough sunshine, so I have high hopes for this vertical garden. Salvaged 2 pallets there, and I had an idea to put some well, plant pots on them. That's what they're called, isn't it? Very technical there, plant pots. I'm going to get some more of those, put them on there, and tomatoes can grow up there. I'm going to get some corn at the end there in a big bucket eventually. Anyway, it's the first go, putting it all together, and wish me luck, eh? Cheers. Start in April with some new seeds. They come up, Cosmos. So it's going to be fun seeing them in the garden this year, because last year they worked really well. So yes, Cosmos, April, hello. It took a couple of weeks, but I managed to get all the firewood into the, well, the woodshed, or the brite, as they call it in France. Well, probably won't have any more fires this year, but that's stocked up for December later this year, probably. So, yeah, got eats. Yeah, nice. Well, it's the beginning of May, and this is the state of play with plants in the seed garden. And yeah, got things coming up. Apparently I've got parsnips coming up, but I don't believe that. Carrots and cress, and I've got some beans. Are they magic beans? I just don't know. And other things too. So it's all looking a bit kind of rosy, although I'm not growing roses. Ha ha. So yeah, looking forward to seeing what happens next really, and hoping things don't get eaten too much. But yeah, that's my garden so far, beginning of May. High hopes, as always. Bonjour. Well, this is where my garden is, end of May, beginning of June. I've got lots of things kind of coming up. Peppers and corn and courgettes, tomatoes and other things too, like radish and cress and thyme and what's that down there? Beetroot. No, it's radish. Beetroot. There we go. I don't know why I'm shouting it so loud. And got some more tomatoes over there too. So yes, that's where it's looking at the moment. So it's all looking quite rosy. We'll see what it's like in a week's time. So bonjour. Well, it's what is it? Mid-July. Just sharing the current state of the vertical garden. Virtual. Dear, oh dear. Anyway, here's my corn. I have no idea when corn will be ready, but I'm assuming as soon as I see something that's edible, that'll be time to kind of pick it up. I've got some butternut squash here, flour, got some tomatoes, some red ones there. I've got some onions coming up. Don't know when they're going to be ready, but I'll find out soon enough. Got some courgettes coming up, which I'm very excited about. Hope they don't disappear. I've had some good things from my chilies and peppers this year. These are going to be our first pepper, and some kind of pepper thing as well. Got some more corn and more tomatoes and more courgettes. So yes, it's looking quite lush. Well, it is mid-August, and well, the corn is crazily large. I don't know if I'm going to get any kind of corn from it, but it's looking quite large. I've got some beetroot and got some tomatoes. That seems to be the best thing. I'm actually freezing the tomatoes or tomatoes to use in the sauce later in the year. Got some onions, spring onions, and I've got some courgettes coming. Had a couple that I've eaten already. Got some peppers and chilies that some more flowers again. I seem to have got a chili and a pepper, that was it. And butternut squash somewhere here, yes, hello, and more tomatoes and more courgettes really, although got lots of flowers, very little to eat. Anyway, I've planted some marigolds as well, which is supposed to help pollinate. Well, as you can see, there's a definite autumnal look about the place. Still got a few things still growing. I've got corn, and I've got some peppers and chilies, and I've got some onions which I'm hoping to kind of harvest soon. And got a huge beetroot there. I'm not quite sure what to do with it, but it's a beetroot, and other things too. And lots of leaves. I seem to be harvesting lots of leaves at the moment, which is always a joy. And yes, it's a definite autumnal feel about the place. Leaves are falling, but the sky's nice and well, blue. So yeah, I'm just about to plant some garlic bulbs today for next year. So there we go. Bon appetit. Well, it's coming towards the end of another year, and there's my collection of leaves. How exciting is that, eh? There's a bit of a nice sunset going on there. And yeah, as I say, the place looks kind of this time of year. Last bit of the garden to look at. Well, already planning for next year, and got the garlic coming up. So lots of garlic. That'll be a nice healthy breath. No vampires. And yeah, that's been the garden this year, and hopefully next year even better. Yes. So bye bye.